Wrack gekauft.
Welcome to the repair section tutorial. Here you will learn how to prepare your forces for upcoming battle. Instructions about current task are displayed on right side of the screen. To move around, use your keyboard, and by default use WSAD keys to move, spacebar to jump, and left control to crouch. Reach highlighted position to proceed. In repair section, your main purpose is to do that now. Interact with highlighted NPC to open specific menu that he represents. Let's start from Headquarters menu. The Headquarters menu allows you to start next battle. The only condition is to have at least one combat-ready vehicle. You can also launch side missions here that can help you restore your force pool and start repair contracts that give you reputation resource upon completion. For this tutorial, we are going to provide you vehicles and other resources needed to explain and progress forward. We won't be interested in side missions and contracts this time. Close the HQ menu to continue. We'll start working on our first repairs. The game has a task system. Each task suggests what needs to be done to prepare as best as possible for next battle. Tasks are visible on top left side of screen. Every player can select which tasks he wants to do now, informing others that this task is taken care of. To change currently selected task, press Q or E by default. Select Repair Vehicles task now to proceed. Now with repair task selected, let's do it manually. To do so, we need to spawn the vehicle, approach highlighted crane and interact with it to continue. To be able to spawn a vehicle, we need to open Force Pool menu first. Press G key by default to open that menu now. In this menu, you can select which vehicle you want to spawn. You can use various filters to quickly search through your force pool, but for tutorial and our current needs, there's only one tank to select. Select the vehicle and spawn it to proceed. With vehicle spawned, you can quit the crane mode. Just press F by default. To fix the vehicle manually, you need to use tools. Let's start from the wrench tool. Press alphanumeric 2 by default to equip it. With tool in hand, you can use it on various interactable objects. Wrench allows you to repair vehicle modules. Vehicle can have following modules: hull, turret, engine, gearbox and fuel tanks. To repair any module, approach it with wrench in hand and interact with it by pressing and holding F key by default. The game checks if any interior module is not repaired. If that is true, then hull module is going to be hidden to allow easier work on that interior module. The panel on right side of the screen summarizes the state of the vehicle you're looking at, suggesting next step to do in order to bring this vehicle to combat readiness. Last important thing to know about any manual work in repair section: it's free. The game won't take any resources from you for it. Later, we will show how to auto-manage various processes, and they cost resources.
Du hast gut getan in der letzten Kampf.
Krieg ist schwer, nicht wahr?
Krieg ist schwer, nicht wahr?
Hey, Panzersoldat, wie geht's?
Nächste Mission ist schwer. Brauchen Sie Verstärkungstruppen?
Guten Abend, wie war dein Tag? Du hast gut getan in der letzten Kampf.
Gekauft.
Welcome to the repair section tutorial. Here you will learn how to prepare your forces for upcoming battle. Instructions about current task are displayed on right side of the screen. To move around, use your keyboard, and by default use WSAD keys to move, spacebar to jump, and left control to crouch. Reach highlighted position to proceed. In repair section, your main purpose is to prepare your force pool for next battle mission. To do that, you need to interact with few NPCs around the scene. Do that now. Interact with highlighted NPC to open specific menu that he represents. Let's start from Headquarters menu. The Headquarters menu allows you to start next battle. The only condition is to have at least one combat-ready vehicle. You can also launch side missions here that can help you restore your force pool and start repair contracts that give you reputation resource upon completion. For this tutorial, we are going to provide you vehicles and other resources needed to explain and progress forward. We won't be interested in side missions and contracts this time. Close the HQ menu to continue. We'll start working on our first repairs. The game has a task system. Each task suggests what needs to be done to prepare as best as possible for next battle. Tasks are visible on top left side of screen. Every player can select which tasks he wants to do now, informing others that this task is taken care of. To change currently selected task, press Q or E by default. Select Repair Vehicles task now to proceed. Now with repair task selected, let's do it manually. To do so, we need to spawn the vehicle, approach highlighted crane and interact with it to continue. To be able to spawn a vehicle, we need to open Force Pool menu first. Press G key by default to open that menu now. In this menu, you can select which vehicle you want to spawn. You can use various filters to quickly search through your force pool, but for tutorial and our current needs, there's only one tank to select. Select the vehicle and spawn it to proceed. With vehicle spawned, you can quit the crane mode. Just press F by default. To fix the vehicle manually, you need to use tools. Let's start from the wrench tool. Press alphanumeric 2 by default to equip it. With tool in hand, you can use it on various interactable objects. Wrench allows you to repair vehicle modules. Vehicle can have following modules: hull, turret, engine, gearbox, and fuel tanks. To repair any module, approach it with wrench in hand and interact with it by pressing and holding F key by default. The game checks if any interior module is not repaired. If that is true, then hull module is going to be hidden to allow easier work on that interior module. The panel on right side of the screen summarizes the state of the vehicle you're looking at, suggesting next step to do in order to bring this vehicle to combat readiness. Last important thing to know about any manual work in repair section: it's free. The game won't take any resources from you for it. Later, we will show how to auto-manage various processes, and they cost resources.
Haben Sie einige spezielle Anträge?
Next step is canister tool and fuel refill condition. Equip the canister with alphanumeric 7 key by default. Canister is a fillable tool type, but you start the repair section with 0 fills. To fill it, you need to approach appropriate station and interact with it. Do it now to proceed. A fully filled tool has 2 fills. A single refill interaction will restore 100% of fuel in the tank. It will also subtract one refill from the tool. You can check if the tool has any fills on bottom right edge of the screen. The game simplifies this process by not simulating the need of pouring 540 liters of fuel to Tiger 1. To refill fuel in vehicle manually, just approach it with the canister that has at least one fill in it and interact either with vehicle hull module or fuel tank. A similar process is required for ammunition. This time we need the ammo box. Equip it now with alphanumeric 8 key by default. Approach the ammo station now to refill the ammo box. The game again simplifies the rearming process and works the same as refueling. With filled ammo box, approach the tank and interact with vehicle hull to rearm it. Last thing to do is to mount all essential parts that are missing. These are wheels, tracks and few others that can be torn off during battle. Enter the mounting mode by pressing alphanumeric 6 by default. After equipping mounting tool, the game is going to highlight missing parts on vehicle that you need to mount. First are elements that are essential. After mounting all essentials, the game is going to highlight non-essentials like mudguards. Mounting these parts is not required to treat the vehicle as combat ready. When you finish the repair, you can despawn the vehicle to not block the crane. Enter the crane now to proceed. Open the Force Pool Spawner menu, select the spawned vehicle and despawn it with highlighted button to proceed. Afterwards, leave the crane. During battle, you can receive damages beyond repairs, and you just won't have enough vehicle to bring to next battle. To fill such gap, you can buy squads from reserves. Select the Buy Squad task now to proceed with Q or E keys. You can buy new squads through Quartermaster menu. Approach the highlighted NPC and interact with him.
Panzerlieferung kommt bald.
In Quartermaster menu, you can buy or sell squads depending on which mode you have currently selected. By default, you start in Owned Forces mode. You need to switch to Reserves mode to browse squads to buy. Here, all the available squads to buy are listed. Select the one highlighted to proceed. With squad selected, you are presented with its individual units and overall summary of costs. Buy the squad now to continue.
Was kann ich für dich tun?
Einheiten gekauft.
You can also buy single units if you want
Aufgabe
to.
abgeschlossen.
Just select a single unit from a squad.
Du hast gut getan in der letzten Kampf.
If you're out of required resources, you can use the exchange menu to exchange surplus resources for ones that you currently need. Open the exchange menu now. Select the resources that need to be exchanged. Mind the rate of the exchange. Exchange all manpower for prestige now to continue and buy the unit.
Krieg ist schwer, nicht wahr? Morgen, wie kann ich Ihnen helfen? Morgen, wie kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Krieg ist schwer, nicht wahr?
Einheiten gekauft.
With unit bought, let's learn on how to manage your vehicles through Notepad with auto management. Quit the Quartermaster menu now and equip Notepad tool by pressing Alpha numeric 1 key to continue.
Haben Sie einige spezielle Anträge?
To browse the Notepad, you need to zoom it first. By default, you can do that with right mouse button. This will enable the Notepad
Was kann
menu.
ich für dich tun?
You need to open Squad Manager. There are two buttons visible on the top and bottom of the Notepad. Press one of them. Select units from the list that need repairs. To make it easier, you can use filters or look at vehicle current status that is displayed on right side of vehicle item.
Du hast gut getan in der letzten
Now
Kampf.
open Auto Management UI visible on the bottom of the screen. Here you can choose which actions should be done automatically to previously selected units. The cost of selected actions will be summarized and displayed here. Only manual work done by player is free. Automatic actions are paid in resources. Some of the actions are mutually exclusive. For example, you cannot repair and recycle vehicle at the same time. Also, you cannot convert a spawned vehicle. You need to despawn it first.
Hey, geh und repariere einige Panzer.
Hey, Panzersoldat, wie geht's?
Guten Abend, wie war dein Tag?
Krieg ist schwer, nicht wahr?
Du hast gut getan in der letzten Kampf.
Was kann ich für dich tun?
Hey, geh und repariere einige Panzer.
Einheiten verkauft.
Enemy tanks that are not wrecked
Aufgabe
and have
abgeschlossen.
been taken back from battle can be converted. Select the vehicles that are marked as captured.
Haben Sie einige spezielle Anträge?
Repeat the process of auto management, but this time select Convert Units option.
Hey, geh und repariere einige Panzer.
Einheiten umgewandelt.
If you want to create a new squad,
Aufgabe
you need to
abgeschlossen.
select company where it will be created first. With company selected, the create button will be activated.
Haben Sie einige spezielle Anträge?
Enter the name of the squad and create it. The squad will be added to selected company.
Guten Abend. Wie war dein Tag?
Every vehicle must be in a combat squad in order to use it during battle. Vehicles that are in wreck squad or captured squad will not be taken into battle. Select units from the list to reassign, then press Reassign button. Choose the squad on the right side where you want to transfer selected units. They will move immediately to the selected one. It is possible to change name of every squad. Select one squad, then click Rename button. Modify name of the selected squad to proceed. We can now close the notepad as we've covered most important features connected to it. Before every battle, make sure that you have enough artillery and airstrike support. To do so, select the proper task from the list, approach highlighted Scout NPC and interact with him.
Morgen, wie kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Brauchen Sie mehr Panzer für die nächste Mission?
Müssen wir eine Luftangriffsmannschaft
Every off-map
vorbereiten?
support has its own price. There is also airstrike available in the other tab. For this tutorial, you just need to buy a single support to proceed. But to make the task disappear, you need to own at least 2 types of support of each type. Infantry NPC is used for managing owned infantry squads and buying new ones. To proceed, select the proper task from the list, approach the NPC and interact with him to continue.
Brauchen Sie mehr Panzer für die nächste Mission? Morgen, wie kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Morgen. Wie kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Wir warten an Ihre Befehle. Wir warten an Ihre Befehle.
Na, wie viele Panzer soll ich bestellen?
Wir zählen auf Ihre Unterstützung, Panzersoldat.
Haben Sie einige spezielle Anträge? Du hast gut getan in der letzten Kampf.
Ein russisches Wrack? Das ist neu.
Hey, geh und repariere einige Panzer.
Morgen, wie kann ich Ihnen helfen? Morgen, brauchen Sie Artillerieunterstützung?
Aufgabe abgeschlossen.
Hey,
Wir zählen auf Ihre Unterstützung, Panzersoldat. Einheiten aufgefüllt. Aufgabe abgeschlossen.
Hey, Panzersoldat, wie geht's?
Hey, Panzersoldat, wie geht's?
Du hast gut getan in der letzten Kampf.
Krieg ist schwer. Nicht wahr?
Aufgabe abgeschlossen.
Hey, geh und repariere einige Panzer.
Was kann ich für dich tun?
Panzerlieferung kommt bald.
Hey, geh und repariere einige Panzer.
Guten Abend, wie war dein Tag?
Hey, geh und repariere einige Panzer.
Nächste Mission ist schwer. Brauchen Sie Verstärkungstruppen?
Nächste Mission fängt bald an. Beginn die Präparation.
Morgen, wie kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Haben Sie einige spezielle Anträge? Na, wie viele Panzer soll ich bestellen?
Du hast gut getan in der letzten Kampf.
Guten Abend. Wie war dein Tag?
Du hast gut getan in der letzten Kampf.
Brauchen Sie mehr Panzer für die nächste Mission?
Welcome to the battlefield. Here you will learn how to handle your tank, how to control AI units and off-map support to use it as combined arms tactics to defeat your enemy. At the beginning of each mission, you are going to end up on this screen. Just press enter and open next menu in order to learn how to play. To be able to play, you need to do two things. Select a spawn that will decide where you are going to be spawned, upper right panel, and you need to select a unit that you are going to become after spawning, lower right panel. During the game, you can also spawn as squad with the rest of the tanks from platoon under your command. Now you should be able to enter the battle by pressing the highlighted button on the right bottom of the menu. During the tutorial, you will progress through different steps covering various battle gameplay aspects. On the right side of the screen, you will see hints with key bindings currently assigned. On the bottom, you will see a narrative voiceovers with subtitles regarding current step or overall gameplay instructions. Use assigned key bindings to move the tank. Reach highlighted waypoint. Depending on the type of surface, the vehicle reacts differently and can move at different speeds. At some point, you will run out of ammunition or fuel. You will need to replenish your supplies, which you can do at points available at respawn locations. Proceed to the highlighted ammo battle station. Once in range, press the assigned key to rearm. Drive to the highlighted fuel battle station. When you are close enough, press and hold the default key to refuel. Move to highlighted shooting position. By default, camera is set to third-person perspective. The camera follows your mouse movement and orbits around your vehicle. You can zoom in or out with mouse wheel. Every time you do it, you increase or decrease the zoom level by 1. You can also quick zoom by pressing right mouse button by default. There are two main camera modes when you are inside the vehicle: third-person perspective and commander camera. Press the default key C to change the camera mode to a commander mode. The commander cupola perspective, the turret and gun, will only follow the screen center position when the right mouse button is held down. In order to aim through the optics, you will need to switch to the shooter's camera view. By default, this is done by pressing the left shift key. There are few modes to control the gunner aim camera that you can switch in game settings. Search for vehicle aiming mode. Vector aiming. The turret only rotates when you hold the right mouse button. The amount of movement you make determines the speed and direction of the rotation. When you release the button, the turret stops. Keyboard aiming. The turret is controlled with the WSAD keys and the arrow keys are used for driving. To adjust the turret rotation speed or sensitivity, hold the left control key and scroll the mouse wheel. To adjust the turret rotation speed or sensitivity, hold the left control key and scroll the mouse wheel. Finally, you can adjust the range of your sight. Press and hold the left Alt key by default and scroll the mouse wheel to set the aim range. Search the field in front of you for viable targets. You can mark these targets for other players. Marked targets are later visible by their indicator staying visible. You can change that in game options. To mark a target, press by default middle mouse button. Destroy armored targets. Select AP round. Fire at spotted enemies. Take the distance into account. The game offers you a prediction crosshair that shows if you are able to damage that target with currently selected ammunition. You can disable the prediction crosshair in game settings.
Infanterie ist verfügbar. Geladen. Feindlicher Treffer. Bereit. Ziel immobilisiert. Lade. Panzergranate 40. Panzergranate 40. Lade. Panzergranate. Panzergranate geladen. Feindlicher Treffer. Bereit. Infanterie ist verfügbar. Ziel unbeschädigtes. Bereit. Ziel zerstört. Bereit. Feind beschädigt. Bereit. Ziel zerstört.
To switch to HE ammunition, press 2 key on your keyboard.
Lade. Sprenggranate.
Use HE shells to destroy enemy static guns. You can also use your machine gun, by default by pressing spacebar to kill or at least suppress static gun crews. They won't shoot when they are suppressed. Enemy infantry is equipped with anti-tank weaponry such as AT grenades, Molotov cocktails or anti-tank rifles.
Ziel zerstört. Infanterie. 400 Meter. Bereit. Infanterie ist verfügbar. Ziel zerstört. Bereit. Ziel zerstört.
The easiest way to deal with enemy infantry is to have your own infantry providing support. You can spawn an infantry squad via the command menu, by default O key, then open the spawn menu, by default X button. You can only have one infantry squad under your command at a time. You can issue orders to the squads under your control. First, select the squad you want to give an order to using the 1 to 9 alphanumeric keys. You can order your infantry squad to move by pressing by default left mouse button anywhere on terrain. You can order a squad to attack an enemy unit by pointing the mouse over that enemy and pressing by default left mouse button. To order your squad back to formation, press Z by default. Only for infantry, you can order them to mount or dismount your vehicle with G and H, default keys respectively. To destroy enemy defenses or groups of enemies, use off-map support. To open the menu, press by default P key. Here you select the type of the support. With it selected, you can place the marker down on where you want the strike to happen.
Uhr. Infanterie! 200 Meter. Hier, Zugführer! Wir benötigen ein Mörserfeuer. In markierter Position. Sofort! Kommen! Hier, Bataillon! Zielkoordinaten empfangen. Geschosse im Anflug. Ende! Ziel zerstört! Lade Panzergranate! Lade Sprenggranate! Los zur Position! Sprenggranate laden!
Sometimes the situation requires you to use smoke to break contact with the enemy. Press 6 by default to launch it now. Not all tanks have grenade launchers. Your tank can get on fire by enemy Molotov cocktails or by flammable modules being damaged. The flames can further damage your tank and even lead to ammo rack explosion. To prevent it, use the fire extinguishers. The default key is 7. During battle, your tracks or wheels may be torn off by artillery fire, bombs, mines, or direct AP rounds. You can replace them during the battle. First, you need to exit the tank. Just press and hold the F key. Remember that enemy infantry will try to kill you while you are outside. Now proceed to installation mode by following the instructions on the screen. This will highlight the torn off wheels and allow you to interact with them. Press and hold the F key to mount them. Once they are all mounted, you are good to go. To re-enter the vehicle, jump on it and look for a hatch. Press F on the hatch to enter. Once you have finished the field repairs, you can return to the tank. Climb onto the vehicle, look at one of the hatches and press and hold the F key to enter. Last objective for this tutorial is to capture an enemy position. To do that, you need to be inside the capture zone and have more points than your enemy. If you have more points than enemies inside the capture zone, a countdown starts. If you keep that advantage until it runs out, the objective is complete. Only static weapons and vehicles are counted as points inside capture zones. Infantry is not part of this equation. Defenders will try to counterattack the enemy units inside capture zone. The counterattack starts when the defenders have fewer points than the attackers. Some capture objectives have additional condition, last man standing. This means that the objective won't be complete until you kill the last defender inside capture zone, even if timer already ran out. Congratulations, the battle tutorial is complete. See you on the battlefield. Welcome to the multi-crew mode tutorial. In this training, you'll learn how to operate every interactable crew role inside a vehicle. Open the battle map menu to proceed. As previously explained in Battle Basics tutorial, you need to select the unit you want to spawn as. Do it now to proceed. To be able to spawn the vehicle in multi-crew mode, you need to toggle the multi-crew option on the bottom of menu before spawning. With multi-crew mode selected, choose the vehicle and spawning location, then press spawn button to proceed. In multi-crew mode, the default camera is the interior view. To interact with objects inside the vehicle, use the interaction key. Default F key. To proceed, use any available viewer. Viewers or periscopes greatly improves your ability to observe the battlefield. To proceed, return to interior view mode by pressing the I key by default. If there's no threat nearby, you can peek out to have better situation awareness. By default, use mouse wheel roll up to control the peak state of your character. There are 4 states of peaking: closed hatch, opened hatch, low peak, and full peak. Change your peak state now to proceed. As tank commander, you can use your binoculars. Press B by default to enter binocular mode. If your character is not peeking out, he will peek out the hatch and use the binocs immediately. Enter binocular mode to proceed. In multi-crew mode, you can indirectly control your vehicle movement by giving instructions to driver if you have authority to do so. There are 2 ways to have authority over giving instructions to AI crewmen. First one is being the only player in AI-driven tank in multi-crew mode. Second is being a crewman with highest priority in the vehicle. The priority value is assigned as follows: commander, gunner, driver, radio operator. To give instruction to move to your driver, you can use standard movement key bindings. Additionally, you can give the order to move through orders menu. Move with your vehicle to highlighted position by giving instructions to your driver to proceed. By default, your AI gunner searches and shoots enemies at free will. You can give direct order to gunner to shoot at marked target. To proceed, open orders menu. To give attack order to your gunner, point the mouse over enemy target and click on it. This will give a forced target order to your gunner. Give an attack order now to proceed.
Lutski. Davor befinden sich befestigte Stellungen, die die Iwanen am Rande des Dorfes eingenommen haben. Wir haben vom Spähtrupp Berichte über mögliche Panzerabwehrgeschützstellungen in der Nähe des Hügels erhalten. Wenn Sie welche finden, zerstören Sie sie. Unsere Luftaufklärung meldet auch gelagerte Munition in der Nähe der orthodoxen Kirche in der Nähe des Dorfes. Es wird sich lohnen, dorthin zu fahren und das Gebiet zu überprüfen. Durchbrechen Sie die feindliche Verteidigungslinie. Gehen Sie dann in Richtung des Dorfes Luchki. In dem Dorf befindet sich ein feindliches Hauptquartier. Übernehmen Sie es. Seid wachsam und vorsichtig. Viel Glück, Herr Oberleutnant.
Sprenggranate laden! Granate. Geladen. 1 Uhr. Panzer! 200 Meter. Ziel, Beschädigte. Wir sind getroffen. Bereit. Infanterie ist verfügbar. Feindlicher Treffer. Bereit. Ziel zerstört. Panzergranate. Ziel zerstört. Bereit. Ziel zerstört. 1 Uhr. Panzer. 200 Meter. Infanterie ist verfügbar. Bereit. Ziel zerstört. Bereit. Ziel unbeschädigtes. Bereit. Ziel zerstört. Bereit. Laden. Sprenggranate. Sprenggranate geladen. Infanterie ist verfügbar.
Иди к черту.
Bereit. Laden. Panzergranate. Infanterie ist verfügbar. Panzergranate. Geladen. Ziel zerstört. Laden. Sprenggranate. Sprenggranate. Geladen. Ziel zerstört.
Fall schön zu sehen, dass sich die Libanen ein anderes Wort.
Leichter Panzer. 200 Meter. 12 Uhr. Infanterie. 200 Meter. Bereit.
Panzergranate. Panzergranate. Geladen. Zerstört. Infanterie ist verfügbar. Laden. Sprenggranate. Sprenggranate geladen.
Nein. Schwerer Panzer.
Panzergranate.
11 Uhr.
Panzer. Wir sind
200
getroffen.
Meter.
Panzergranate. Geladen. Ziel zerstört. Bereit. Ziel beschädigt es. Bereit. Richtiger Treffer. Bereit. Ziel zerstört. Infanterie ist verfügbar. Bereit. Ziel zerstört. Bereit. Laden. Sprenggranate. Sprenggranate geladen. Panzer.
200 Meter.
Laden. Panzergranate. Panzergranate. Geladen. Ziel zerstört. Bereit.
unserer Hand. Ausgezeichnete Arbeit.